I remember walking to my mom's house with a couple of my friends, and the cops pulled up on the block as I was walking. They said, "Hey, you, come here." So we stopped, we turned around, we walked towards them. They turned us around, put handcuffs on us, and we were on our way to the police station. And it was the first time I'd ever been arrested.
Were you afraid?
Yes, I was petrified.
Well, loitering would have been that you were standing around with no apparent lawful purpose in the presence of a gang member, or you yourself were a gang member.
Right.
Were you doing that?
No.
And so what happened after that?
Well, after that, I just started doing a lot of interviews with folks, and I met you for the first time, and ended up talking to you about what the ordinance was and what it is that you were doing. And then I remember getting ready to go to D.C. to go to the Supreme Court, because it was going to the Supreme Court, and you were about to go down there and start to argue, work your magic. And I remember you saying a number of times, "I respectfully disagree with you, Your Honor." I thought that was pretty awesome.
What was it like for you to be a spokesperson?
It did a lot for empowering me to think about what I can do as an individual. But it was also a little bit scary at times, because people in my neighborhood were seeing me and coming up to me at the grocery store and shaking my hand. That was a little intimidating.
Were there people in the neighborhood who disagreed with you, who thought that the ordinance was a good thing and protected them and kept gangbangers off the streets?
I never met any of them. All the folks that I met, and I tell you, I would be at the grocery store, or I'd be at a friend's house, for a party, and there would always be somebody that come up to me and say, "Thank you, because you're doing this, and you know what, it needs to happen."
We won City of Chicago versus Morales 6-3. And so we've seen 3 or 4 different names or devices or laws that have been passed to try to legitimize sweeping kids off the street, but basically it's the same thing they've been doing for 30 or 40 years. And it's the wrong way to engage in urban policing.
Now that I'm a little bit older, I have friends who are police officers, and a lot of them are great people, and a lot of them are great cops. But they are operating in a system that continues to think that abusing people's rights are the way to protect people. It's a difficult thing, and it shouldn't be us versus them. We're all in this together.